All right, y'all. So today is the day that your question is going to be answered. And this is a question that I always get. I'm sure Tabo always gets. It's like, how do you train? How long do you train? And what do you train?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, the train, a lot of people think is that how many hours or how many times. The beginning time we were just doing it music, so one song, just hitting,
Yeah.
or something like that. That's what we were doing it. But after get used to it, you just going like maybe one song in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And just doing boom, 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 and going whatever.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. You try to be stronger.
Yeah.
Right?
Every time trying to level
Yeah,
up.
so we try to be stronger than before. One before, then right now is stronger.
Yeah.
It's stronger. That's the practice, the drill.
Mm-hmm.
Even like it's try to be stopped, I mean, you got to control it faster to get it stopped.
Yeah.
To make sure that better than before.
Yeah, because a lot of times, I mean, when you set a time limit for yourself, I mean, typically just like, okay, I gotta be here for an hour, so I'm not really thinking about the quality of the practice, you know?
Yeah.
So it's more about how well you focus and the intention that you put into that movement.
So like the idea of the drill was you just make sure they're better than before.
Yeah.
Then you get better than before, meaning your training today was done.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how much time. So how do you, I
If
guess...
I get, like you do better, oh that one's better than before. Or you get to, that one's come out maybe 3-4 times once. And try to make it maybe 2 times once, or you know, then they're doing it perfect, that's good.
Yeah, repeat it a few times. But the question is always, how do you measure when it's getting better? How do you know?
I guess it depends
That
how
was hard.
serious it is.
Yeah.
They got, so your teenagers, time is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like when you're a teenager or you're young, like
One
time
day
is
is
forever.
one day.
Yeah.
And getting older, so one day is almost like a half a day is like a couple hours almost.
Yeah.
And in 1 week or 1 year is different ideas. High school time 1 year, and then older guys 3 years is almost the same.
Yeah. When you're young, your brain is like a sponge.
Yeah.
It's,
So you can learn so quick.
Yeah.
So you listen 10 times a song in our time was okay, for 1 week just listen to one song.
Yeah. So
you hit it like this, it's stronger. Really short times you can learn it. The other time, and the older it takes a little bit longer.
A little bit longer. Yeah. So it's never too late to start. It just takes a little bit longer.
But just make sure that you're better than one before.
Yeah. And so some ways to measure, you know, normally good things to have are what? Good friends that don't bullshit you, right? They don't lie to you. Because some people always think they're getting better, but they're not actually getting better. So you have to be honest with yourself. And it helps to have honest friends that give you honest feedback.
Right.
Those two things alone.
Some people do like easy props.
Yeah.
Some people just evil, you fucking whack it. And then that's it.
So those two things actually build greatness in a lot of people. Like if you look at all the greats poppers that have ever been, it's usually because they had those two things. They had, talented friends or friends that were trying to get good as well, and they're pushing each other, you know, and you're always trying to kind of impress your friends and like, not always just impress, but like have fun.
It's kind of like a libel by yourself in the groups.
Yeah.
They make it play each other's.
Yeah, if you're not leveling up, it's kind of like you're falling out of the conversation, you know. So videos also can be good.
Big time helps.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
Because the phone can record it by yourself, because you never see your dance in the life.
Yeah,
Can't see by yourself.
you're feeling it. Or you're thinking it, right? It's not. So the camera is always good for feedback, so you can kind of measure.
That helps a little bit.
Yeah,
Still not
compare
the
side
same.
by side.
Yeah, still not the exact same, but it's getting closer.
But yeah, it can help you like, okay, is my dance going in the direction that I want? Yeah, so you can kind of see stylistically, or just you can record different techniques side by side and compare.
Right.
Last week, this week, you know. So it's not good to do it like every time. Yeah, but it's like
If you try to get this, then you don't need to go to the special just one thing.
yeah.
You get maybe like a 30%, you go right there at 100%. Then you get 20 and 30%. So just go for it right now,
Yeah.
and then just start another one. Because you're going straight like this, then you go in 100%, and you start over again. Another one like you're beginning again.
Yeah, yeah.
You keep on doing it, you get tired of it.
Yeah, for example, like if you become like, if you go, okay, I just love robot, so I'm going 100% robot, but then like you get so high level at robot, it's hard to start waving or gliding or tutting, because you're so high level here. So usually like the approach that we took is always kind of like, you know, you get robot to a certain level and it's hard to keep progressing. So then that's usually your signal, okay, I'm gonna try waving. And then okay, stop there. Well, actually now my robot can go a little higher.
Yeah, because you're doing something and then that one drop.
Yeah.
The robot is kind of drop because you're focusing the weight too much.
Yeah.
Then you want, so that you can pick it up a little bit more. You around there it's easy.
Yeah.
You go way high and go back to the robot. The robot drop more.
Yeah. So it's kind of
so you gotta be built like this. You're doing that. So you're doing the stop and the wave, the ride, and timings. So little by little, each have a goal. Then maybe you get 20 to 30%. You can go to the next one.
Yeah.
The other one is still practicing, but you go like this and it helps each other and you get better. But you're doing the one things, the other ones just drop.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to build up again to that level, so it takes fucking forever.
Yeah. Yeah. In a lot of ways, I think about it like mixed martial arts, right? Like it's like in the beginning you had specialists, you had jiu-jitsu, you had kickboxers, you had wrestlers, you had different martial arts. But then when you create mixed martial arts, which is kind of like what we do with dance, it's like
you mix them, right?
Yeah, mix all these styles together. Then it becomes a balancing act of everything. You know, the specialist is very hard to.
But at the same time, some kind of specialists, they can learn some other stuff a little bit easier because they're better experienced in something like music.
Yes.
Like a rhythm and a body balance. They already have one. So the house specialist try to go on the pop-ins, they still can get it. Really good because music helps them so much.
It just takes that commitment, right?
But animations is like a little different because you need a higher technique.
Yeah. So animation's like for dancers that come from dancing backgrounds, it's really hard, right? Because animation is like it's just a whole different feel. It's almost when dancers come in, it's like not dancing to them. So it's like they don't love it because it doesn't feel like dancing.
And then drill practices, if you have one.
Yeah.
I don't feel it. Of course, this is drill. It's not dancing at all.
Yeah.
You just try to get the technique.
Yeah.
Like so mind ideas.
Yeah, you have like dancers from different backgrounds, and they approach like certain dancers dance for feeling and natural, organic feeling, and the people that approach animation is in a different way. You know, it's a whole different mind state. So then you have all those things. You kind of get the percentages going up, right?
Just like build up like making a house.
Yeah, foundation, floor.
You can make it like a nice ass windows, make it perfect.
Yeah.
Then try to go to another ones and it takes time, but you got to build it. The
wall
walls done. Make sure the wall done.
Yeah.
Then go into the windows, or before you put them in the ceiling at the bottom, the electric and then water pipes should be done.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got to be built little by little, right way. That's a shortcut you can get.
Yeah. Don't skip the steps.
But it's kind of hard to understand what the skip is.
Yeah. And what is the foundation, right? So people have to choose what their foundation is, what they want it to be, how they want to build their house, and how they want to organize it. You know.
And then I'm talking about a lot of small technique all the time because I'm trying not to dance this way only because that one's you can get 20 to 30% done, and you try to find out what the freestyle will go.
Yeah. So I mean that's the way Tabo teaches is like he gives you real fundamental components that you can do any style with, whether it's hip hop, house, whatever, breaking. All these certain, they're just basic body control or movement techniques that you can use in whatever you want.
To mix to the freestyle.
Yeah, however you feel. So, yeah.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
All right.